Hello and welcome back to episode 2 of season 1 of Rammiey on Tour. We're back at the Mercedes-Benz Museum. We're going now through time to 1914 to see some very special cars. That's why this video is called 500k Special. It's not a special because I've hit 500k subscribers. It's a Mercedes-Benz. It's the red one which you see in the film right now. It's a Mercedes-Benz 500k Special roadster because it has no roof. We walked down from the platform we were on before in the latest episode. Episode 1 was that. So yeah, let's walk down. Here is the invention of the diesel engine. Very world changing. You see a cycle bike thing. Some aeroplane engines. You have to film something when you walk down, you can't always film the cars. Here is something interesting. Modern Times with Charlie Chapman. Yay, Charlie Chapman is introduced. It's very lovely. He was very funny. I'm not gonna put a clip of him in because of copyright issues. Another aeroplane engine, a very huge one. Like you have somebody who puts that in a car or something. No, but Mercedes-Benz also made like aeroplane engines. There also was an airplane hanging in the museum itself. So yeah. But we're almost down. It's called Times of Change. When I'm correct, this room is called 1941 gas chambers at Auschwitz. Not the best worldwide news you can have, but it is something that happened in that time period. So basically it has to be there. Look, D-Day is there as well. But yeah, 1914 until 1945, times of change. There are some very, very pretty cars in here. They knew how to build cars, like this white one. Don't know what it's called exactly, but can you imagine the 1936 and you drive this through the streets of Stuttgart? Well, it looks amazing, and I don't think Stuttgart existed in that time, but those are facts, and I really don't like those kind of facts. Let's just move on to this very, very nice black Mercedes with like a thing for your suitcase. And then here we move on to the black one behind it. They didn't bother filming the truck. There was going to be a truck special of the Rammiey on tour, so not bothering filming the truck there. But this is a very nice Mercedes. It's a 1937 Mercedes-Benz 707 touring car, touring wagon. 77 Grand Mercedes Open Tourer. Great name. Props to them in that time. Could have used a little bit more of a name that is easier to speak out loudly. But yeah, here we've got another very lovely convertible, like an open Grand Tourer. I think it's the convertible version of the black one you see. Oh wait, the black one is also convertible. The black one was a four-door convertible. Yeah, where do you see that? Four-door and convertible? Not that very often. Yeah, quad exhaust. Looks pretty good on that car. Big boot on that car. You can fit loads of suitcases in there. Roof down, and then cruising down to the beach along the boulevard. I think is a pretty good thing for that. But I feel like we're gonna have a little cinematic shots of this red car because this red car was stealing the show here. So hopefully you enjoy them. So hopefully you enjoyed those little cinematic shots of the red one, because the red one is a very gorgeous one, and it is a Mercedes-Benz 500k Special Roadster. made in 1936. Oh, can you imagine that? 1936, and they've made that. Look at what they make now. We're an A-class. Well, that's not as pretty as that car, can tell you that. They've got this another very sporty roadster next to the red one, next to the 500k special. I'm gonna call it the 500k special because that's the name of that's the title of this video. So here you go. It's a very, they all look very good in this time period. I can't couldn't find anything that was ugly made in this time period. I love them all. They all look very spectacular. And now we're moving back to this white one because I can zoom in on here and goodbye!